Is it just me, or isn't it just so satisfying to see those torps seek out their target, sink that ship, and what a way to start off the game. How's it going, friends? And we are back at it playing World of Warships Legends. That is the World of Warships game, but it is the console edition. Technically, I'm on the Xbox Series X, but that's not really what's important. What's important is that we are about a minute into the game, doing what destroyers do, trying to scout, spot, cap, and really suppress the enemy from taking that capture point, which in this particular map, this particular game, happens to be A. Now, don't get me wrong, it is very tempting when you're a destroyer that you get kind of tunnel visioned and you just want to torp the larger, slower moving battleships, and we will get to that. You know, you have to be situationally aware and kind of prioritize what's important. But we'll get there, right? We don't want to rush out and do that. Currently, I'm in the United States destroyer, Tier 4, the Farragut, and I personally like this ship. I mean, it has five guns, 127 millimeter, has 2 torpedo racks, launches 4 torps per. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty well balanced, in my opinion. Now, getting back to the action, you can really see that it's really tier 3 destroyers versus 3 destroyers. They're spread out such that we can see, one to the far west. We know that someone is in the cap with us. We also see a destroyer kind of northwest there. Now, I'm going to take the opportunity to attempt to hit that battleship and or the destroyer, doing some suppressive shots with the torps. But here's where I'm going to have a better angle. As I'm coming around, I'm constantly looking at not only the game that you're seeing in front of you, but in the upper left-hand corner. I really play this game a lot by navigating and steering and whatnot and decision-making based on that map. I probably spend, I don't know, half the time staring at the upper left-hand map. And this is really nice. These are looking really good. The 4 torps from that one rack are going out. And bam, we've got 3 torps, 2 floodings, and of course, this is a great way to start off the game. This is where we are sinking that battleship, getting that first strike. So, very cool. You may also notice there is a carrier in the game. You'll see that there is the bomber indicator in the map, and it's really towards the west, over the island, heading towards, our ship's now gone, but heading in that direction, that southwest direction. I always keep an eye on those types of, or any type of plane when I'm in a destroyer, because depending on the destroyer, and this one has some pretty decent anti-aircraft, this is also used for suppressing aircraft. So you have a lot of responsibilities in a destroyer. You have the, of course, you need to use your main guns. I would say not primarily. You're using your torps, you're spotting, you're capturing, you're doing anti-air, and really kind of fending off the enemy destroyers from your capital ships. Now, getting back to the game, unfortunately, it's not looking good for us. I mean, it's 343 to 466. They've only lost 2 ships. We've lost 4. We only have 1 destroyer left. That's me. Well, they have 3 destroyers, so they have a lot of mobility, a lot of sneak ability, if you will. Patent pending. Just made that up on the spot. It's kind of a hairy thing, because you can really have these destroyers working together to take out your remaining 3 capital ships, and of course we have the carrier that's left as well. Unfortunately, they are really claiming a lot of points by sinking ships. Nobody has been able to claim A, so we're not able to gain points by having that capture point. This T-22, though, looks like will be going down. Looks like I had a friend from the right that was shooting at it, and it looks like it's 1 shot. If I can just aim well enough to get in there. Wasn't able to pull it off. In the meantime, they've lost 1 destroyer. That destroyer that we were working on just smoked up. It's just outside of the capture point. we're not sure if it's going to be launching torps, coming back in. We're trying to reload, get in position here. We're capturing at 30 seconds left, assuming that we don't get hit or somebody doesn't come in and block taking that over. Try to make a decision, you know. Do I come in and try to torp the Wyoming? Do I torp into the smoke? Do I use the main guns on the smoke? And so I'm going to go ahead and torp the slow mover. Come in here and try to get this one shot. Hopefully he can see me, but I can't see him, so that's not fun. Successfully got A. Of course, I'm taking fire. Whenever you're seen, everyone sees you, if just one person sees you, so that's kind of hairy. Down to 6,800 for health. And let's go ahead and put out some smoke, kind of slow the game down a little bit, see if we can get reacclimated. Meanwhile, we have the torpedoes that we've launched. They did make a hit, excellent, and of course took someone down. But we're about 43 seconds into a reload. And that Königsberg, by the way, man, I highly respect that ship. That is a cruiser that can really light you up. Not only is its guns, its speed, but its technology, its sonar. So, yeah, I give that thing a wide berth. Now, in the meantime, we've done a great job of being able to turn this thing around. It is 584 points to 418. We're really trying to protect this circle, make sure nobody takes it, and I'm still concerned about that one dangling destroyer that was last seen according to the mini-map in the northwest area. And it's going to probably try to sneak around some of these islands for cover, and then either A, take over the capture point, or B, get close enough to do some torps to the capital ships. You know, something else that I'm keeping an eye on is that previously spotted aircraft carrier in the very northwest area where those two islands are. It's respotted again. There you go. But you could also see that the torpedo bombers are coming straight down from the north, kind of indicating the location of the carrier. And that's something to think about as well, because good carrier commanders can actually do some damage even on fast-moving destroyers. And there he is. There's the one-shotter, 222. And finally, okay, he is put out of his misery. You can see he was trying to sneak down, be Mr. Stealthy guy, and go for either our carrier or at least come from the rear or side of our capital ships there, of which we have 3 battleships. So now we are making best speed possible to go straight north, put some damage on the aircraft carrier that we know is hiding at the very top of the map. Meanwhile, again, always thinking about situational awareness, what's going on? Well, we just saw that the New York took out the Königsberg, so beautiful. That was something that I was concerned with because it was moving down towards C, and they can capture that. Granted, it's late in the game, 6 minutes, it can go either way, but really it's all about killing ships to gain enough points. But again, weirder things have happened, right? I don't want to give away points if I don't have to. The Emerald, that's actually a really nice cruiser as well. And I'm just kind of looking at its distance, its proximity. I'm thinking about, my concealment is 5.1 kilometers. I'm thinking about all these things. If I fire, who can see me? And really, not going to lie, I mean, we're going to win this game, right? Königsberg the Emerald rather, just got taken out. We're going to win this game, but now it's at a point where who can get the most damage, which of course gives you experience and silver and all that kind of fun stuff, right? So really now we're just going to be pigs and try to, me, I want to kill this thing. So here I come. I'm closest. Not going to waste, lining up my guns on that, and I'm just going to try to go in for a devastating strike here with these torps. Now remember, I have 4 torpedoes per rack, and I have 2 racks. As I'm getting closer and into position, having some fun there with the main guns, and I got a Citadel. That's pretty cool. Now our carrier is also trying to get some love on this thing, and looks like it was unsuccessful, and there you go. So went ahead and launched both of my racks there, so it's a total of 8. And I'm thinking that the carrier's not going to do so hot. Not going to turn fast enough. And there you go. 3 torps, took it down. Bye-bye. And that resulted in a high caliber amongst some other points on some side missions that's moving up the milestones for a campaign. Jumping around from personal, team result, and economy. Really taking a look at the victory, though. This screen, personal, 271, 950 for silver, 5862 for experience. Very happy with that. Had some nice some hits there. 1 citadel, 3 floods, a fire. But the big money shot there was 7 torps and 8 planes shot down. So that really all helped to sum up the devastating strike and high caliber that really earned me a lot of points there. Jumping over to the team results screen, looks like 2605 was the experience there, putting me at the top of our winning team. What I'm really looking for, though, is I got 4 kills. That's fantastic. But it looks like I really put in a lot of work because I'm about 1,600 points more than the second place ship. And then lastly, taking a look at the economy. I like to take a look at this because you're earning silver. Sometimes you have a premium bonus based on, if you have premium time or what's going on there. A ship service is how much you have to pay to repair your ship, the cost of it. So you get a total credits, right? But with premium, then you get your net results. So in the pocket, 254, 390 is what we get to walk away home with. And that's pretty fantastic. All right, friends. Well, there you go. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give it a like. Tell your friends about us. And please, by all means, come back for more. See you next time.